There's probably not many of you that haven't played, or at least heard of Temple Run before. The original game enhanced the endless runner genre with glorious 3D graphics and edge-of-your-seat action. Well, Temple Run 2 has finally arrived, and it outshines the original in almost every way. The concept of Temple Run is fairly straightforward. After stealing a mystical golden idol, you must outrun the crazed beast that is sworn to protect it. You do this by jumping over, sliding under, and dodging oncoming obstacles. This newly released sequel puts the player in a fantastical lost world in the clouds, and while the first game was played on primarily flat lands with only minor changes in elevation, the sequel has added variable rolling terrain, minecart, and zipline areas. One of the first things you'll notice while playing Temple Run 2 is how good the game looks. Due largely in part to the game now being coded in the Unity engine, the new player models, obstacles, and buildings are much smoother thanks to vastly increased polygon count. In addition, the animation both of the player character and the playing field has been vastly improved. There is some pretty major pop-in on some of the longer straight sections, but outside of that, the team at Imagi Studios has done an amazing job. Not much has changed on the audio front. The jungle drums have returned in full force to give the player that nostalgic feeling, and the coin pickup tone has been slightly altered to be less distracting. There's also a nice ambient wind noise to make you feel like you really are in a city in the clouds. In true Temple Run style, there's a load of characters and upgrades to unlock. On the IAP front, Temple Run 2 doesn't deviate too much from the formula set up in the first game. However, there are two noticeable differences this time around. The first is the removal of the second chance item from the coin store. The player is instead offered the chance to revive at death for the cost of some emeralds, which are the secondary in-app purchase currency in the game. The second is that the coin doubler item costs $4.99. Generally, this item in games will set you back around $1 to $2. Again, if you're having a great time with the game, which I suspect you will, $4.99 might not be a lot to forego for the pleasure. IAPs aren't necessary to enjoy the game, but I can imagine the top spots on the leaderboards filling up quickly with those that have spent a fair amount on in-app purchases. Temple Run 2 is available right now for free from the App Store. There's nothing to lose, so definitely check it out today. It's one of those games that is great in long or short bursts, and because you're always earning coins towards unlocking power-ups or characters, you feel like every run is another step forward. Temple Run 2 is a great improvement over the original, and I highly recommend picking it up. Thank you so much for joining me for today's review. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to bringing you more fantastic mobile gaming content in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out GameMob, www.gamemob.com, for in-depth news, reviews, and interviews from the mobile gaming world. I'll see you again next time.